And as you can see, this video is no fluffs. I ain't putting no music on it. Well, I might put a little music on it, but this needs to remain visible, you know? So, we gonna see. What that Prince emoji say? But they don't listen. It's too early for this S. It's actually too late because this has been going on for years. And you've said something, but it's not changing. It may change for a little while, but then it comes right back. I just heard something. I'm not going to say it, but I just saw something. I got that mental picture. But what am I talking about here? I guess this is a little bit of the snitch. Because intuition, psychic abilities, prophetic gifts, things of that nature, right? When you're dealing with something that's illegal or immoral, it's like, how can you use your intuitive gifts to prove what this person is doing to you? Because you know what they're doing. But it's like, how can you prove it? Because you only know it by spirit. You don't have actual physical proof or evidence. I hear evidence. But your gut, your spirit, prophetic gift, whatever, tells you what is going on. What am I talking about? You have a spirit out here. That's all I'm going to say, because it is a spirit that's doing this, right? Through people. I'm going to say that. And they're wanting to hack into your devices, phone, laptop, whatever, because you're a content creator. You're an original, authentic creator. You create things from spirit. You create things with your own hand. And they know this. They don't have that ability, evidently. So they want to come and steal your content before you release what it is that you're working on. So that when you release it, it can look as if you stole it from them. Now, I've heard countless of readers or whatever talk about this. And this is a fact and this is true. But my thing is, I got to do something about it, because there's no way I'm going to work so hard to do and create what I'm creating and then come and have some idiot who don't want to take the time to, get their own idea. They want to come and steal yours. Come on the back end and say, oh, you stole that from me, blah, 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 blah. No. So my thing is, okay, I'm tired of listening to it, hearing it, talking about it, and not changing it. There has to be a way to change this. Yeah, I know people talk about get a VPN, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not really a tech-savvy person. That's not an excuse. I need to learn. Since I have this issue, I better learn right now, right? VPNs, change your devices, blah, 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 blah. It's just sad, because if you just steady yourself, hone in, you can get your own ideas. But no, that's too much work for them. They want to steal from yours. Oh, you know what I got? Because yours is like popping, yours is divine, and they know they can benefit from it like they have been for years. You know? I'm seeing something else, y'all. In a natural world, physical world, you can be creating things, and if it's not really selling, you think, oh, it's just not time yet, or I gotta promote it more, which is true. But on the flip side of that, what I just got is this is a part of their spell work to, stop your money, block your flow of abundance so that you won't create. And I have created so many, I think I have like 10 different publishings, like books and cards. And it's like the sales are not there because somebody's doing witchcraft, black magic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But again, see, God is showing me something. You can't say you don't know because I'm trying to teach you what they're doing. And that's another reason why they're mad, because you're getting all these secrets. Well, you should leave me alone. If you don't want me to know your secret, leave she alone. So you thinking, oh, it's just not time for your music, your books, blah, 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 to sell. It ain't that. It's that somebody's doing spell work on you so that you won't get no sales. So I'm like, okay, why is the spell work seemingly working? I'm asking the questions now, honey child. It ain't just sitting idle, quiet, and allowing this S to continue. No. Because I've been quiet. When you're in creation mode, you just quiet. And you just feel like, oh, you must be in a season of creating and just birthing things. And when the time comes for you to prosper from it, you will. That's my mindset. But Spirit is like, they are stealing. They are doing spell work so that you won't get no sales, blah, 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 blah. And I think part of my problem is I don't believe in that crap, because it's like, anyway, I'm going to keep doing some research, but it has to be a way to stop this. They hack in your phones because they're tech savvy and you're not. So I just wanted to say this because that's another thing Spirit is telling me. You got to keep blowing the whistle. You got to speak up. If you don't speak up, people don't know, and then it continues. So, and then you got, they're also hacking your spiritual gifts. They're not just hacking your tech stuff. They use whoever's close to you, and they try to channel through them so they can find out what the heck you do, so that they can attach themselves to you, steal your, crown chakra, and all of this foolishness that has been going on for years, off and on, back and forth, in and out, blah, blah, blah. So, again, in the same vein, I gotta end this foolishness, because there's no way. That's just like, I'm gonna leave it at that. There's no way I'm gonna allow this to continue, and you're gonna think you're gonna prosper from my creation. Nah. So I don't know why I have to release this now, but I am. Early this morning, before I even had my hot tea. See, that's another thing. You people don't know. I won't say you people, but some people don't know what people go through. Spiritually, attacks, warfare, they call it, or whatever. Just to be you. I mean, what are you? Because I, like I said, I think that's why a lot of this stuff is like baffling to me. Because I'm like, I'm just being me, but you being attacked spiritually for being you. Isn't that the craziest thing in the world? Like, I can't be myself. They attach themselves to you energetically. It's just, anyway, I am going to keep continuing because I keep hearing that too. My spirit team's like, just keep working, just keep working, just keep working. But there's no buts. I'm doing that. I just wanted to make mention of this here foolishness because it's something, child. I just feel like if you got that many spiritual gifts to be channeling through all these people, and you know what I just saw? It's not that they channel through all these people. They attach themselves. See, they attach themselves to you some way, somehow. Clothing, food, whatever. And wherever you go, they migrate there so that they can interrupt, frustrate, and make what you're trying to do fail or be delayed to give them time to counteract whatever it is that you're doing. This is the mindset of I don't know what to even call this person. Because by now, talking about this and not having the proof makes you look crazy. And I keep hearing somebody got the proof. Well, whoever this somebody is, I'm going to need to have a conversation with you because I'm going to need this proof because I just heard something else. Anyway, something got to give. I'm sorry to bring this heaviness to y'all this early this morning, but, you know, this is a part of the snitch add-on from the Akasha Consult. Anyway, and they also trying to tell me, don't do no more videos. You know why? They want you off the scene so that they can steal your content and put it out before you. And you don't even know it because you off the scene. I'm like, God, please end this foolishness. This is crazy. Is this what they call gang stalking? And because I don't know. Again, I'm not going to pretend to know something if I don't know. I'm going to find out. Is this what you call gang stalking? Because this is... All I'm going to say to you is, I said it. I got proof, a video of it right here. There's a hacker, a spiritual, demonic hacker, as well as a tech-savvy hacker that's trying to steal my content and put it out and release it before I do. You know, they want you to make these lists. Why? So that you can steal my work and put it out before I do. All right. Don't say I didn't say nothing because I'm talking about it now. I don't need cards for this. This is the snitch. Peace. Excuse me. Got me some tea now. After I already spilled this little tea to you. I really need to create me a fancy tea mug. Coming up next in the C store. Anyway, the other part of this is hinder your progress. They want to hinder your progress again so that they can delay what you're doing so that they can do it first. How would they hinder your progress? Well, again, they want to use those that are closest to you. Come in your vicinity to spy and see what you're doing. Hinder you energetically by weighting them down so that they can weight you down. It's just an energetic mess. Oh no. You were too productive when you were by yourself. We can't have that. Send him over there with her to watch her, to hinder her, to slow her progress. And we're going to try to mess with him too if he try to leave. We going to threaten him. He can be scared to do anything except for what we want him to do. You hear this bully? But these are the things, impediments I hear, that are placed in a creative person's path just to hinder their movement. Further adding to the situation with your twin. Because I don't think I made mention of this, but this energy is really coming from them, someone that they were involved with, and they keep coming for you because they feel like he's with you or he's going to be with you when you ain't talked to this Negro in years. I mean, outside of telepathic, spiritual, whatever, but that ain't none of their business, but they don't care. They have no boundaries. They want to do what they want to do because they feel like they can. And I was going to say because they have spiritual gifts to do what they want to do, but it's not a gift. Spirit keeps reminding me that what they do, that ain't a spiritual gift. It's called spell work. Okay. So it came from one of these people that they twin, or several people, because they group up together to mess with you or me. Oh, excuse me. It came from one of those women, men or whoever, child, it's a time, who used to mess with your person, and your person is leaving that party and they're angry. So they coming where? For you. Because, well, they coming for me. Because they feel like this is where he is energetically. This is where he's coming. They feel as if you're taking something from them. I don't know why they feel that way when I'm solo dolo. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but Spirit wanted you to know where this hacking, stealing energy is coming from. I heard a reader, I think it was yesterday or day before, say that, and it was reiterated to me yesterday, that somebody's been cut off. And this is why it seems as if the energies are getting worse. And the hacking and stealing is getting worse because now you done cut off their source, their supply, their money man. Well, I ain't cut off nothing because I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't none of my business. But in their mind, you know, as a man thinketh, so is he. In their mind, this is what's happening. This is my fault. When she ain't nowhere around, she ain't did nothing. She ain't energetically, spiritually doing nothing but minding her own business, trying to get her own stuff established, and they trying to block it. So Spirit wants you to know that where this is coming from. It's coming from these karmics, whoever they are. God knows and sees everything, who you are. So, I guess he wanted me to know that too, that he knows and sees everything. So I don't have nothing to worry about. It's just sickening dealing with this when you feel, this is how I feel about it. If a man is leaving another situation, okay, clearly he already made mention. Clearly. Excuse me. Clearly he already made mention of this. And this is why the increased warfare has occurred, because now they're trying to bring their energies and attention here because they feel like this is where he is coming. Well, I want to say to you, I have not heard from him in years. Don't know nothing was going on with him except what spirit and intuition tells me, which is a lot, but anyway, I'm just saying, physically, I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. Like, what? Who? Why are you here? But they feel like I took something from them when I have not. And so the attack is against me because of this. And I feel like if a man is leaving a situation and he in fact is coming towards someone else, and he sees the barrage of attacks that's going on with this person that he's coming towards, he needs to speak up. Because this is his mess, not yours. This is his mess that he need to deal with. He first need to annihilate that crap before he even get over here. Hello. But if some reason he cannot, or they won't allow it, then he need to speak up. I don't know how, whatever. He need to speak to proper authorities. Something need to be done. Because it's not fair for someone who has nothing to do with that past situation. I got nothing to do with that. That's none of my business. I shouldn't have to deal with none of this crap. But, again, DM if you're listening. Sweetie, honey, See, throat chakra. They don't want you speaking the truth. That's good, y'all. Made me some tea. Anyway, DM if you're listening. Please speak up. I know you have a certain way of doing things. But for this situation here, honey, you're going to have to do something different. Because I'm sick and tired of dealing with you. Ooh, I almost heard something. I heard something, but I ain't going to say it. But I have nothing to fear because I ain't did nothing. But I heard your baby mama drama. Now, that baby mama drama can be literally or figuratively. You can have spiritual babies too. Projects, whatever things you have helped people with, and now they feel like you abandoning them. Well, you need to deal with that. Because I ain't dealing with that crap. But I'm getting something else. I mean, I know this, but maybe you don't know this. All I'm going to say, it takes two to make a thing go right. I heard this yesterday. I was supposed to put it out, but I didn't. It takes two to make a thing go right. You trying to make this thing go right by yourself. This thing right here, it going to take two. Am I asking? It's going to take two. You're going to need to partner up with your person. That's all I'm inclined to say. I know you're trying to do it on your own, and you've done a great job. Bravo. But at this point, it takes two to move forward. I mean, that's just what I'm getting. I don't know why the delay is here. Maybe it's because you're continuously being blocked. And you're only continuously being blocked because you're trying to do this on your own. And what I mean by that is I did hear this some days ago that you are trying to involve certain people that you should not because they're not trustworthy. I don't care who it is. You think they're trustworthy, but you don't know who's attached to them, babe. This thing gets really deep. You don't know who's attached to them that may be hindering them. They may not even know who's attached to them. So you can't blame people. You can't blame them. This is why Spirit said it takes two. For this here assignment, it takes two. And you know what I mean. You can't involve other people in this thing. You just can't. You're not going to get the effects, the results that you want. You're not. I know you probably seen that now. You probably feel like you're still blocked, you're cut off, blah, 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 blah. It's because you don't want to get help from your person. You want to do it all yourself, but you cannot. From this point on, it takes two. You need to speak up. You need to contact your person, but I need to stop saying that because this twin don't like when people tell them what to do. I'm just saying. This is what I'm getting fresh off the dome. As you see, the little conversation has taken a turn, coming around to be a DM conversation or whatever. Spirit is saying it takes two. It's time for you to reach out to your person. You cannot do this alone anymore. And you cannot involve others because here's the thing. Involving others is affecting them in some way negatively. They may never tell you. Because when you involve other people, that energy that you're leaving from attacks those people. You understand? This is why you cannot involve others right now. It only takes two for this thing. Okay? I hope you got the message. Not just getting the message, because you've been getting a lot of messages, but you don't listen. You don't adhere to the messages. I didn't come for this. I did not come to speak to you, DM. But clearly, Spirit wants me to speak to you because you won't speak to me. They got you frantic and afraid. I gotta say this because it's coming up. I heard it in the readers on the T from the workshop, how they are manipulating situations to keep you and your person apart. They've been doing this for years. I've seen it before where I've been in the same place as my person. And when I go one way, they go the next way. This is how they have him or her program to avoid each other. I don't know what lie they told you to make you think that you cannot approach a person. But they told you a lie and you're believing it, or you have believed it for years. But Spirit want me to enlighten you that they are manipulating things behind the scenes or in your mind because of attachments, energetic attachments. So when we come close to seeing each other, talking to each other, they divert you to do something else. You see? And this is another reason why it takes two right now. You cannot involve all these other people. Not for this thing. You may have other projects, whatever. But for this relationship, that's it. You and me. Period. You get that? I hope you got that clear message. Stop trying to avoid all these people. You only messing with their lives when you do that. Because that energy from your past is gonna mess with these people. Hello, I'm just forewarning you. I mean, it's not a full warning because it's been happening for years, diverting us so that we cannot come face to face. I've seen it with my own eyes. I'm reminded of it. I think I was at a gym a few times. We in the same place and we're not speaking. You don't think that's erroneous? You don't think that's crazy? Yeah, that's the programming that they have been doing for years to keep us apart. Because they probably said to you, you're not supposed to talk to her right now. You need somebody else. This is the thing. Thank you, Lord. This is what they tell you. You can't talk to her directly. You have to go through somebody else because of what you did to her. The judgment going to come on you. It's a lie that you have believed because of fear-based thinking. But like I said, I didn't plan to speak about this. This is directly a prophetic moment. I need a flasher. This is a prophetic right now moment. It's a lie that you have believed that you can't not talk to me directly, face to face, eyeball to eyeball. Hello. Hello. Handsome. How are you? It's a lie. Excuse my appearance. When I'm in your face, I try to put on some lashes, makeup, and all that good stuff. But for this here warfare situation, two. The lie, they divert you. I mean, I've seen it on a couple of occasions. I think you had something going on once at a gym, and I was there. And every time you be trying to set up, and you have people helping you set up, and you would walk towards me, and then next thing you know, you turn. I see it now. It's like they have a switch on in your mind to make you divert you. This is interesting. You are going, let me encourage you here. We're going to do a lot together, but you are going to help so many people after this because of the hell you've been through with this situation. The mental and the demonic, because that's what it is. You're going to help a lot of people come through some stuff because of what you've been through. They have done some damnable things to you. They've done a lot to me too. But you have been through so much. I know this because Spirit's showing me, right? This is nothing for you to be ashamed about. This is why they don't want us to talk. But I guess this is our first meeting. Hey, boo. They don't want us to talk. They don't want us to come face to face. This is what they're afraid of. Because they know. I'm Basandala. They know me. You may not know this about me. But I know and sense things quick. And I'm going to cut that shit off of you quick. Hello. And they know that. That's why they don't want me in your presence. I see family members. They are involved. Yours and mine. They are heavily, I hear, they are heavily involved in keeping us apart. Heavily. But that's neither here or there. But it came up, so I'm going to say it. They don't want us right here in each other's face. They don't want that shit. But it's going to happen. It's happening now. This is the first step. But I heard also yesterday that you got to take action. You need my number? Message me for that number. Email me. Whether they hack it in or not, it don't matter no more. At this point, You should be to the point of, it don't matter what they know, what they see, what they try to do to hinder you from talking to your person. Because it ain't going to stop you or me from doing it. We too santa de mosa. We're too close. You see how close we're getting? We're too close. We're going to see all imperfections. My ash, my chap lips. Need to go to the dentist. We're going to see all that. And it's okay. You go basando this see this right here, this close right here. This is gonna annihilate some things just by itself. We don't even have to touch this right here. This is gonna annihilate some things. You see what I'm saying? You cannot allow them to hinder you anymore. You must make contact. Trust and believe, if I had your information, I would already call you. But then, I don't want to bring up the past, but you know why. I don't want to. I know why you did that. But it's time to move on from that and create something new. You want me to forget about what happened in the past, then you got to create something new for now. There's nothing new that has been created with us. That's why the past is so relevant and evident, because that's all we have. Do you get that? If you want a new experience with your person, you must create it. You see? You must create it. Anything else, Spirit? Because is there anything else? And just say, this is what I want. Spirit is saying, this is what I want. I want y'all right here, face to face, in person. Well, Spirit, you're going to have to move. I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do, because I don't know how to reach him except on social media, video. And that's a shame in of itself. You have to end this. You have the keys to end this right now. You know how to reach me. Will you do that? Because this is what Spirit wants. It takes two. You cannot involve these other people. You may think they're helping you, and they may be helping you in some way, but on the back end, they're being attacked by this past person. They are. You may not know that. They may not tell you that, but they are. You have to eliminate this situation. You have to eliminate people, because this is a timing thing. The timing now is for two. One, you and me. Period. You cannot involve other people. I hope I'm crystal clear to you on that, because they keep saying that. It's like just two. You can't involve other people because of the heavy spell work and all of that stuff from relatives and friends and all these people that you involved. You got to cut that shit out. It's a hindrance. It ain't helping. If it was helping, we would already had this here conversation, eyeball to eyeball, that fated meeting. It ain't happened because the people who you think helping you is hindering you. And this is why they don't want this, because they know I'm going to see that shit. And I'm going to call you out. You fake, phony friends, family. You know what? Don't get me started. That's all I'm going to say. Can I end this now, Spirit? Because you see how it just took a turn left, right? I guess the DM needed to hear this. You must contact me, bro. Period. There's no pride, no ego, fear. This is simple. Period. Why complicate it? You see how I look right now? Hello. Like Akam Smickum and all her folk. Really. And my message, that message to me is saying, this is what spirit wants. It's like no fluff. Straight up, me and you, nobody else, period. Makeup, no makeup, lashes, whatever. Straight up. This is the raw that they want. This is the fated meeting that they want. I'm just saying. Can you handle my raw? Get your mind out the gutter, DM. But can you handle seeing your person looking like Akam Smickum? Or do these Solamansa? Or do they have to perform and dress up just for you? Can I go now, please? Because you see how this message video has take a turn left. It's all about you now, bro. What you gonna do? I'm done. Peace. Hopefully I will talk to you soon. Or even better, see you soon. Excuse my crumbs. Eating some veggie chips. Anyway, it's never too early for veggie chips. I have to add this. I'm just so tired of talking about this thing. I don't even know if I want to add it. But this little piece is, they want to put also in your mind, don't help her. Don't do what you know you're supposed to be doing or should do for her. Because we want to keep her stuck. We want to keep her in a place where we can access her. So that we can delay her progress. So no, don't you help her. We're going to keep blocking you from helping her. It's a mess. Are you still going to believe that foolishness? So spirit keeps adding stuff for me to say. Here's this other little piece. All right. This, you remember, I think it's a card in the deck, the Akasha card deck that says two worlds. I've talked about this many times, about the war between the spiritual, your spiritual world, and your secular world. And how spirit is wanting to marry the two to create a new. What do I mean? Here's more ways where these energies from your past, DM, trying to hinder progress. Now, they stole your person's almost like identity when they, try to be them to you or whatever. Anyway, they don't want me to, I'll put it to you like this. Spirit is constantly telling me to do one thing. Work on your projects, stay on it, blah, blah, blah. Where you have the natural world that's trying to get you off focus to get a job because you need a job because of your situation. And you know what that situation is. Hello. And you kind of need both, because you need to work on your projects because that's your spiritual baby, right? But you also need to have some type of income because you have to live in this world, period. So they constantly keep putting up these jobs for you to, take, because they're trying to get you off focus so that you won't receive what you need to receive in order to do your spirit work. They're trying to get you out of position, out of place. But it's almost as if, does DM know this? This is not for everyone. This is not every DM situation. It's really not. And I almost feel, I won't say guilty about talking about it, but because, you probably say, well, just get a job until blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But when you have gone through something, some situation, some cycle for years, same old, there's a point where you just quit, like, I cannot continue on like this. In order for this situation to change, I got to do something different. That may be one reason why you don't want to just take any old job, because that is going to pull you away from what you're supposed to be doing. And also, you cannot base your circumstance on what somebody else is doing. What do I mean? Every union, twin flame relationship is totally made up different. Your makeup is different. What you can do, somebody else may not be able to do, and vice versa. That is the main reason why certain twins that have a higher calling here in the earth really, really, really can't just do anything. Their makeup is different. And ain't nobody else's business how they made up. I mean, you have nosy people in the spirit, but that's one of the main reasons. Your makeup is different. Spirit keeps bringing this crap up to me. He is supposed to be helping you and him work together and move forward in whatever it is that y'all doing. But for some reason, he's not moving into that. So that leaves you, me, having to make do. Or take a job, which in turns pull you away from your spirit babies. Unfortunate. But I'm also seeing this is another reason how they distract him, because he know what he's supposed to be doing, but he's not doing it because of whatever reason. I don't know, child. It can be a host of things, Anyway, Spirit just wanted me to add that. It has to be a culmination of all things here. It takes two. If you and when you and your person comes together, it's going to be easy. This merging your two worlds together is going to be easier. Okay? I hope I said how I was supposed to say it, but it is what it is.